Check it out. I made it to Stone Mountain Lake after work. Of course I did. It was kind of frustrating a little bit to try to get here. It took about an hour to get here from the office. Man. But I left work on time at about 5:30. So I got here on time, I guess you can say. So we should celebrate. Not with a Budweiser or anything like that. Haven't had a drink in like 3 weeks. Heck yeah. Look, something to explore in. An abandoned structure. No, I'm not about to go up on that thing. Yeah. Look, it's the road that the ducks used to drive on. You know, the ducks. The duck bus, whatever you call that thing. $7 on the nose right now. Cool. I guess they did some kind of trimmings out here. Maybe it hasn't grown up like it usually does in June and July and August. There's that monument right there in the middle. I realized what that thing was. You couldn't really see it a few years ago. So I guess they thinned it out through here. From what I see, is what it looks like. It used to be the beach zone, where they had a beach out here. You know, swimming, that kind of thing. The lifeguard chair is still over there. You can barely make it out. Once you got over there, though, you're going to say, why don't you show us? I'm not going to take you over there today. I only have like another hour. Actually, you know what? I have an hour and 40 minutes. That's how much sun I got left right there. That's how much we got left. Yeah. Third time this week that I've been out after work. Trying to take advantage. Because you know, when June 20 something rolls around, guess what time it is? Summertime. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. But what comes after summer? The fall season. Yep, so you can already understand why I'm trying to get this in as much as humanly possible. Stack the days full with chill sessions like this after work. And then all day sessions on the weekends. Beautiful. There's an extension of the beach right there. I think that's the main part that recently closed down. But the one over here was the main beach. You can actually look at satellite images. If you go back in time, you can see it was all sandy. Stuff like that. But they got no trespassing signs over there. I don't know why. I guess because of kids like me that like to go exploring. Yeah, but that thing right there, I think it's the monument for like the Summer Olympics back in '96. I think that's what that is. From what I was researching a long time ago. Yeah, had no clue what it was when I first saw that thing sticking up through the trees. Barely noticeable. Yeah, but you can see it now. The monument for the Olympics, I think. I actually thought it was an old graveyard. I'm like, what the heck? The heck is it with me in graveyards out in the woods and stuff like that? Well, I discovered another one when I went out this past weekend. Yeah, another graveyard deep out in the forest, but this one's well kept up. It was like it was rediscovered back in the mid-2000s or something like that, and people decided to clean it up, and you can tell everything around it was brand spanking new. Even the sign was brand spanking new. Trying to pay tribute and take care of the ones who've gone and filled up the graveyard. 136 folks buried in there. Dates back to like the 1880s. Yeah. Can't allow them to be lost. Came across this random gravel, I'm not even going to call it a road. Came across this random gravel driveway in the middle of the woods. Off the main road that was I'd say no longer than about 150 feet long. And then you saw the brand new grass in the graveyard, like they just placed downside. Cool. At least somebody's taking care of them right. Thing was probably lost and forgotten for about 60 years, I would say. Wonder what we got over here. It's a place I haven't explored yet. It's that awkward zone in this part of Heaven of the Park that comes off behind the hotel in front of the mountain. It's a little bit behind that, you know, surrounded by parking lots, that kind of thing. I guess it's accessible. There's people behind me standing on that makeshift dock, chilling. Not like chilling like I am, but, you know, close enough. No garbage yet, which is good. Don't know if I'm going to be hopping up on this island to take a look at that geocaching box. I'm trying to make it to another one. That's all the way over here by the bridge. The second one. The one on the left. But, you know, it's like a mile. I'd say it's a mile and 3/4 from the boat ramp to get to that location. That's a long stretch at this hour. I wonder if the laws of nature are going to, if they're going to get offended if I make fun of them, in a way. I mean, I'm not going to say make fun of them, but just say a comment. I mean, look at those clouds right there. They have no rain in them. It hasn't rained in. We'll take that back. It has rained within the past 2 weeks. It just rained a little tiny bit up in North Georgia, North Metro. They got some good heavy rains down on the south side of things. You know, Macon and southeast, that's it. In the desert region is what I call it. Where all the sand is, no gravel bars. That's where they got all the heavy rains last week. And it rained for 5 minutes. Anything north of Macon. Man, at least it did rain, right? Yeah. Keep praying for it, though. It's almost like they're just going to play a prank on me and save the rains for the entire week of my vacation. Just let it downpour all 7 days. I mean, all 10 days. I guess I'll just have to accept that and just let it go. But you know what? If that did happen, the second I get back into the office, I'm going to request off another week in July. And flat out tell them that my vacation was ruined. And say I need a redo. What was it? Last year's vacation, the second vacation of last year, the second vacation week that I had off, it rained the entire week except for the first day. Yeah. It rained every single day except for the first one. Yeah. I wonder what they got going on up here. I definitely got to explore this right here. You're going to say, why don't you do it now? I know, good point, good point. Well, because I have a neon blue kayak. And if people see things out here that are amiss, like me dragging my kayak to safety, you can believe they're going to be saying something crazy. Hey, look, there's a squirrel right there. On this, how can you even get to the, how do they even get there? Can squirrels swim? I gotta Google that answer. There's a squirrel up here on this island, but there's no access to it. Unless they can swim. They got to be able to swim. But you know what? This is their home right here. This is where they were born. Because if their parents or something, if their parents made it out here and they were born out here, then they can't help it. Maybe the deer had them or something like that in their mouth. Maybe the deer carried them out here. Man, look at that. Beautiful. And it's nice and toasty out here too. Look at this crazy erosion right here. This place was complete until they backed up the lake. I'm sitting in a spot right now that was complete earth. All the way through like a bridge. But then it just collapsed because of the waters. Uh-oh. Are we getting stuck on a log? I think so. Am I still stuck? I don't know. I know, not really after work adventure. After work chill session. Look how clean it is out here though. I mean, that's something else. Kind of flat. Oh, we got some eggs up in here. That's a big egg right there. Wonder what that came from. Huh. Sounds like the race cars are doing donuts in the park. Burning that rubber. Can't do that out here. What the heck am I doing? I thought I was trying to get to that second geocaching box. I wonder why things closed down out here though. I mean, I know for safety purposes. And maybe it wasn't financially stable for them or something like that. Like the beach zone. Maybe not too many people were coming out. But look at this. I mean, it's the cleanest lake possibly in the state of Georgia. And I just don't get it. But I know, you're going to say if the swimming hole was available, you wouldn't be able to get on a kayak because the competition out here. People swimming? I'm sure they'll have some kind of rope or something where you don't get past, where you can't go past. That's the ideal thing to do. Man, look at that. Afternoon adventure, bam. Gotta get that image right. If I can get the contrast right. I'm going too far. I'm looking. I think any minute now my iPhone's going to cut off and say memory full. It's a possibility. Oops, my bad, little bird. It was right next to me and I never saw him. And then he flew away. She flew away. Probably because they didn't see me. Thankfully, I haven't been harassed by any humans out here yet. Happens quite a bit to me. Everywhere I go, I am bullied. That's why I have to hide like this every time. I have to take the route that no one usually takes to try to avoid people. I think I've told you those stories before. Like this one time I was on my kayak and these college kids, you can tell they were drinking heavily, but I was on the Chattahoochee, where they like to shoot the hooch, that kind of thing. And it was pretty dang packed out there, and I picked the wrong day to go. And I just wanted to explore, do my thing. And then this one guy, bunch of tattoos, everything all over the place. Kind of big, about 5'10", 280. And he basically just flat out, try to impress that girl he just met, kind of thing. And he basically just flopped right off the tube. And basically he just rolled into the river. And so he rolled into the river just so he can try to chase me down for no reason at all. And he swam all the way across the river just to try to pull me out of my kayak. And his female friend was like yelling at him. Oh, look, there's a turtle over there. Hello. I know, you're about to hop on in. Dang. Sorry. Yeah, but that's a true story. I told you that many times before. Every time I come out and try to chill, I catch it all. That's the thing, though. I don't know what it is about me. I mean, I've had people try to hit golf balls at me from a golf course. Either that or they really sucked, because where I was sitting in the river, every single golf ball went to the trees that were right next to me. And then you could hear them laughing. Guess who's going to have the last laugh? Shut your mouth. Oh, look at a mama and a baby turtle. Let me go ahead and try to sneak by really quietly. Last thing I want to see is both of them just drop on in. It's alright, guys. Come on. Don't be afraid of me. Don't turn your neck. Don't rubberneck like it's an accident on I-20. Oh, the baby jumped in first. Dang it. Man. Sad. Oh, he's right next to the log, too. I see him just hovering right next to his mama. I know they're hard to see. They're camouflage. Cute. The mama's just sitting there watching me. No, I'm not going to take your baby. I'm not going to bother them. I don't do that out here. I'm not that young. Yeah, let me go ahead and try to paddle up to that place. I'm not too far from it anyway. Only another half a mile. Beautiful. Here we go right here. It's up there somewhere, but it's been about 3.5, 4 years since I've been up there, and it was late in the afternoon, early evening. Kind of dark out here. Well, not dark, you know what I mean. Just time to get out of here at that time. Yeah. Hey, is that sun up there, or is that just a tree that's been pulled down? Yeah, don't know. See those people right there, though? On the bridge on the right, underneath it? I know you can't see them, it's kind of dark. They're on the left-hand side. This little island right here. How the heck did they get there? I mean, I know they walk. They park in the Trail of the Muskogee parking lot, then they walk. They walk across the bridge. I mean, how fishy would that look? I mean, if you're walking across the bridge, and it's okay, you got the, you got the fishing rods, that kind of thing, and suddenly you just jump into the wooded location. I mean, what would people think if they saw me doing that? It's gorgeous out here, though. Look at those beautiful clouds. Why don't you just grow exponentially and just rain for about 3 days? Get it out of the way before my vacation. Please do that. Maybe I'm going to have to try to treat every single day like a pre-vacation and just get everything out of the way and prepare for the rain that they're going to douse us with for 10 straight days on my vacation, starting on the 23rd all the way through Memorial Day weekend. There's going to be a lot of things slippery when wet on that day. And people are going to be driving all over them. Oh, dang, maybe I haven't gone far enough. Crap. The perspective is a little bit off. I don't know if it's in that nook over there to the side next to the bridge or if it's over here on this side. In this little nook. I thought it was in this little nook right here. I don't want to spend 45 minutes trying to find an army green box, metal box. Now see, what the heck are they going to do up there? Why are they stopped on top of the bridge? I'm paranoid though, see. I think they stopped because of me. That's not law enforcement. It's just a white truck. I'm the only one out here. But I'm never the only one out here when it comes to the kayaks because there's people come out here all the time. Let's just say that they were doing something Da Vinci style. They just stopped on top of the bridge to take some pictures of that kind of thing right there. Gotta see if that's going to be where the geocaching box is. But if people come out here all the time, I mean, there's a pile of garbage over there in the corner. Looks like somebody was camping, which you're not allowed to do out here. There's some ashes and stuff, and people just tossed a bunch of stuff inside of a tree, like one of those aluminum cooking containers. Idiots. All I remember about that corner was it had a tiny little drainage tributary that came off the side over here. And that's where I entered because it was like a little marshy zone. I want to go see what's inside that geocaching box. And there's one thing I got to mark out of it. If they still have the crayon, the blue crayon, I'm going to have to scratch something out inside the book. Should have never really put it in there. Yeah. Something I always talk about anyway in my videos, but look, I haven't uploaded any videos yet. And it's been 5 years since I've been making the videos. I haven't uploaded any yet. I'm too scared. I thought I was going to have my videos uploaded by now. But at that point, I think I only had like 85. Now I have like 885 that are completed. You talk about taking some time to upload some videos. Dang, that's loud. Oh, go figure. It's one of those tractor trailer tow trucks. Those huge tow trucks. Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah, this is it. Let's hope it's so late that people don't want to come out here and steal my kayak. I mean, seriously though, you can't trust human beings these days. You can't. The world has taken a wrong turn. They have. I told you that before though. They don't make it to the point where the human race is a mistake. And don't make being human be a mistake. Uh-oh, I heard something. I think that, yeah, this is it right here. It's up there on those rocks. I bet it's probably gone. That was a long time ago. I bet that thing is long gone by now. I forgot where it was though. I don't know. It's under a stump on the granite rock. I can't believe I came all the way out here to try to find some geocaching bugs. Gotta be careful these days. Any snakes? All I see is a crap load of beer balls. Look, someone stuffed that one right there just to stuff it there. Look, a snake. Oh no. Any dinosaur bones? Any diamonds? That's not nice. You don't do that out here. Leave them alone. You treat them nicely. All right. Okay, crazy humans. Just because I put my kayak here. Oh no, oh no, 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 oh crap. Dang it. Oh. My wallet's in there. It probably flowed all the way back to the back of the kayak when I lifted it up. Dang it. Crap. Alright. This is going to take a while. I mean, it's right up here, you can see it. But I can't remember where it is. And if it's not there, you know what's going to happen. If it's not there, I'm going to still keep trying to look for it. Out here dressed in next to nothing. I mean, look at this. Heck, it could be on that side up there. Excuse me, little ones. Yeah, people who come out here, and if they would have found that thing, the ones who don't understand how cool it is, when it comes to the hobby of geocaching, they would just take that thing and throw it in the water. Or they would just like destroy it or something like that. Just to be stupid, I guess. They don't understand how important the game is, how fun it is. I remember it was underneath the pine tree, like that was pulled down, like a stump or something like that. I gotta get something else first. Always gotta make time to pick it up. Yeah, okay. High grass. No protection. All right. Yeah, see, they could have moved it here if it's not there anymore. It's one of those giant green ones that looks like a giant lunchbox. You know, the typical ones. Right. I just stumbled upon it one day when I was exploring. Late one afternoon. Oh man, how am I going to apologize to these right here? I'll just have to go this way. Okay. Yeah, okay. High grass. I don't think it was high grass last time. How the heck am I going? Man. How the heck am I going to see it? We got high grass. We got vegetation growing all over the place. See, there's a spot that looks like the spot. Oh, there, that's it. Over, okay. Here's the one that I think I found it in. Well, no, not this one. No, not this one. That one right there. It's not pulled down, though. Oh, no, that's danger zone right there, though. Oops. Hey, guys. My bad. Two deer sitting right there. They were chilling, and I just messed them up. Do you remember seeing the geocaching box out here? Yeah, this is where it was right here. It was under this thing right here. If it's not there, then someone took it. Crap. It's not here. Because I sat over here and I wrote a note inside of it. Oh, man, dang. I came all the way up here for nothing. Oh, you're still sitting there. You watching me like I'm watching you? Just let me know if you see the geocaching box. Yeah, this is the one. This is it. This is where it was, under here. Dang it. I have to erase the note with a blue crayon. Dang it. And I also want to see if there were any more additions to the box itself. You know, like the notes and all. I'm going nowhere fast. I'm just trying to think about where someone would put it out here, though. If they took it and they wanted to hide it elsewhere. There's no telling, though. And now is not the time to be looking around. We would never see it. Well, That was a waste of time. No, what's that? Deer had passed away out here on the mountain. I bet they were bit by a snake or something. Dang, that's bad. Poor babies. Let's hope no one shot them or something. Maybe they ate the geocaching box contents and it was a rotten candy bar from 2007. That would be even worse. Yeah, that's where the box was, right there. Yep. It was a big one too. You know what, I was thinking about something. Let's just pray it didn't fall into the wrong hands, if you know what I mean. That would be very bad. But if it fell into the wrong hands anyway, when it comes to what I put inside of the notepad, they probably wouldn't even be smart enough to understand it. I dare you to reach in there. Man, look at that. That's beautiful. All the colors and all. Dang, look at that. It could be under that. I'm looking, I don't see it. Well, it can't be under there. This pine tree was just pulled down recently. I can tell you that much right now. That's fresh. Probably the high winds that blew through with the storms when it didn't rain at all out here. Sorry about the waste of time. There's the road up there. I'm going to be pretty angry if I come down here one day and because when I drive by and I see something like this through the woods and I'm like, that's a new place I haven't been before. Let me go ahead and try to make it down there and explore a little bit and see what this place is all about. There could be carvings and a lot of other things out here. You never know. On this side of things. See, there's the parking. Well, there's like a makeshift parking lot up there. And when I drive by and I see it, I'm like, yeah, I need to come down here. But I'm already here now. I just took the back way. I'll be angry. You know what? If I come up there one day trying to think I found something new out here and just find out it's a place that I've already been. Beautiful. Stone Mountain. Tau. Yeah, they could have taken that thing anywhere though. And we're not going to see it if it's dark green. Dang, I was hoping it was still going to be here. Hey, there's another skeleton. Don't know what that was. Probably a raccoon or something. I forgot my skulls. Oh, see, you're going to say, that's a good spot to put it, man. Stick your hand in there and pull the snake out first. Tell them you need to get that box. It's too big to fit in there, though. there either. I know they could have hit it in a better spot out here. A more difficult spot to look around. Why don't they just be nice and just leave it out here? Just like over here. You're going to say, Da Vinci, that's cheating. When it comes to geocaching, some hardcore hobbyists out there have died trying to find the hardest geocaching boxes. Trust me, I read all the stories before I have. People falling off cliffs, all that kind of stuff. Some people don't make it easy, do they? And some people have paid the ultimate price to find something. Yeah, the grass is too tall, and someone probably took it. They probably threw it in a lake or something like that. They probably just collected it and took it out of here. I know what you're saying. You're saying you need to go check out your kayak to make sure it's still down here in this bad human world of ours. There's a good spot too, right there. I don't see any corners. I don't see any hard corners sticking out. You're going to say maybe the park staff found it and they collected all the geocaching boxes and threw them away and put out a notice saying, do not do that around the park. It causes people to have too much fun looking around and draws their curiosities. I know I already looked under there. Well, that's that. That didn't work out too well, did it? What a dang bummer. At least I did look for something today. That's a cool looking slab right here. They should have just hit it next to that, because that slab of cut granite is more like a beacon, like a landmark right here. And they didn't do it. Trying to figure out an easy way to get around. I don't need thorns in the foot. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. I was hoping I would find that one with you again. But it wasn't on camera last time. That was before I was even making videos. That was before I was making videos, I think. Maybe when I just started them. My little rinky-dink amateur videos. Before I started getting into it. Maybe the battery was dead like always. Maybe the iPhone memory was full like always. Oh. I'm sorry I saw the bones though. That wasn't too good for the evening. Wonder how we're going to end the evening right and not wrong. Dang, that thing could be anywhere. But if you ask me, I know exactly how we can end the evening off correctly. Begin the evening correctly. That is, begin the night. Let's go ahead and continue the community service. Get up what we can. Clean this place up. But I know there'll be more later. There will be. Always, unfortunately. Look at me out here acting all crazy. They're making me work for this. Hey, it's got a smiley face on it. Bring smiles out here to the ones who tell you to pick it up. Trust me, I know that for a fact. There's a big piece right here. No, that's not the geocaching box I'm looking for either. Thing's probably long gone. Nice little corner right here. Nice and clean. Hey, look at that. You're saying, hey man, you're missing out on a perfect sunset. I know I am. Missing out on the main treasure box right there. The treasure of the light through the clouds. It's barely 8 o'clock, still have about 30 minutes. Gotta start figuring out a way to get up extremely early in the morning, like that light right there you're looking at. That early morning light with the condensation out here. Gotta stick it in. I'm losing control. I have to do everything on camera, don't I? That's weird. This thing right here doesn't want to get away from the tree. Go ahead and dump this slut. Blam. There's the main cup right here. The Holy Grail. You don't know how hard it is to film while holding an iPhone. I know you're going to say, that's why you got to get a GoPro, man. I thought about it, but I'm not a fan of GoPros. I'm not a fan, I told you that before, I'm not a fan of the fisheye look. Plus, you can't zoom in, you can't zoom out, you can't focus on things that are interesting. You're stuck in the box, that's it. You're stuck in that little box. What you see is what you get. As far as quality and everything else. The angle. Plus, I don't know how good it is at capturing EVPs. If they're legit or not. Man, look at that. Because the iPhone captures the best frequencies. It'll capture them all out here. And if you knew the frequency to listen to, you would know exactly what they talk about out here. Like I do. That's why I tell you, always film with your iPhone. If you want to do some scientific paranormal investigation, trying to find truth. And then send me the videos and I'll charge you $1,000 each one. And I'll tell you exactly what they say. And your videos will soon be priceless. Just like that perfect cloud right here. Cloud cover. Why don't you grow exponentially and just bring us the rain for 3 days? There's the worst disaster right there. I might have to get out of the kayak, but I don't know if I can. What the heck is wrong with the contrast on the iPhone? I know it's going to keep changing every time I go here and go there. Go here, go there. Look what these humans did over here. I'm not about to pick up a pile of dirty diapers, but I've done it before. I manned up and did that thing. You guys are crazy. Stop it. With the contrast. You're irritating the video. Yeah, this is one of those spots I don't think I can get out. It's probably going to drop down to like 3.5 feet right here. See where they've been burning stuff? You see a bottom hollow. Hey, it's not that deep actually. It's about 2.5 feet, not 3. Idiots, man. Dang it. Crap. Not a fan. I'm going to have to clean up after these people. At least there's a bag over there. Man, put me to work, and I just got off work. But it should be everybody's duty to do this. But it's not fair. It isn't. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to the ones who have to, well, the ones who have the heart to come out here and pick it up. They just don't care, do they? Get my butt out of the kayak again. Hey, there's the main drag up there. All right. Let me go ahead and get the leash for the puppy. be like my little cleaning videos. I know they're not much. Like that's gonna hold. Come on now. I mean, it will hold because it's a flotation device on top of water. Even if the kayak weighed 500 pounds, you'll be able to hold it. You don't understand the powers of flotation. I know you're going to say it's sad. It is sad. People just don't pick up their stuff. They just leave it out here for us to pick up. Dang. Let me get off the phone real quick. I mean, this is pathetic. Every angle I look. Just if I haven't even scratched the surface. Might as well make room for it now. Get what I can get. But you know what? Even if they did this again, I'll still pick it up. Dang, I knew it. There had to be at least one, right? Still gonna get it anyway. Get it out of here. That's crazy. Nasty. What are people going to think if they saw this on the back of my kayak? Da Vinci doing his thing again. After work adventure. Trying to clean up heaven. You guys crazy. What a mess. I'll do what I can do. Even if it takes a lot of time. And I got to pick up every little piece. What the heck do I get myself into out here in heaven? Hope they like it. But like I said, like you're saying, there's going to be more. Probably tomorrow night. Probably Friday. Dang, this kayak suddenly got a little bit heavy. What are you expecting? You got 37 pounds of glass beer bottles behind you. At least it's centered on the back, not to throw off the balance. Tip us over. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. It's not that hard, it's just, I even thought about taking a couple of garbage bags with me today, just throwing them in the bay down below. But I was too much in a hurry to get on the kayak. Even forgot the water. Wait a minute. I even forgot the water. Now you know how big that gallon is. When I've had the room on the back where I always put it. if I had the gallon with me. Huh. Good thinking. Glad I did forget the gallon. But you know, I could always put the gallon between the legs. Common sense, guys. Common sense could go right there. Maybe they're trying to tell me there's more to pick up out here. Actually, it wasn't a gallon. It was one of those eternal waters that you get from the Quick Trip. You know, the little blue ones. It's not really a full gallon. It's the easiest thing for me to carry because the handle's on top. That's what I would have had with me. Oh well, a little bit thirsty now, but I'm not about to drink it out with Bacchus for a while. Gotta wait for that time to pass. Oh, and by the way, I've gone 8 days without an energy drink. Actually, it's almost been closer to 10 days since I've gone without any kind of energy drink. And I've been sleeping like a baby. To be honest with you, I've been falling asleep at the laptop at night trying to do my videos. And I just gave up on one last night and went to bed when I finished putting the title in. I didn't have time to hit the save. Going to try to do that tonight. Finalize another video. That's not even going to be uploaded yet. What the heck am I waiting on?